Policy changes coming out of last night's packed school board meeting in Chico, but people did have many questions. A heated discussion as parents questioned the school board's policy on student privacy, specifically when it comes to things like changes in a student's gender identity at school being kept from parents. Action News Now reporter Margot Rowe was at that meeting and talked to people on both sides.
Hey! Did you call my wife a dumb?
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
The Chico Unified School Board meeting had moments of hostility with people of the community yelling at board members and at each other.
So this is what I'm going to do.
The big topic for the meeting was in regards to Board Policy 5145.3, the non-discrimination harassment communication process. The policy was put on the agenda for discussion after the Chico Unified School District was sued by a mom who says the district socially transitioned her daughter's gender identity without the mother knowing. This has sparked debates on what information can be shared with parents.
And I believe there should never be a wall. Parents are the number one trainer or bringing up of our children, and there should always be a conversation, no matter what age they are.
Students get confidentiality. Students have constitutional rights as well. And for the school to take that choice out of students' hands and make it their decision without knowing what things are like at home is dangerous.
Lance Bergs is a transgender student in Chico, and he found the whole situation upsetting and thinks the policy should be left alone.
The whole point is if the student is uncomfortable with their parents knowing about the whole transition, they won't be notified. It's students' choice first and foremost. And it was really irritating hearing me and fellow peers be talked about as if we did not have any free will.
Despite the debates, many of the people I talked to agreed on one thing. They hope this discussion will open conversations between parents and their children.
No, it's hard being a parent, but make the sacrifices necessary to communicate with our children no matter how hard it is, because I can tell from experience of being a parent for 35 years, it's worth it.
I hope that this opens up a conversation between parents and their kids about gender expression and sexuality, and maybe have some really difficult conversations at home.
The board voted not to make any